Okay, now I'm going to conduct a full test. This is IELTS speaking test, and I'm the examiner. My name is Mohammed Asad Yaqub, and we have the candidate here, and the candidate will answer all the questions. So are you ready for your test?
Yes.
May I see your passport, please?
Sure.
What's your full name, please?
My name is Adeen Asad.
Okay, so what should I call you?
Adeen.
Okay, I'll call you Adeen. Thank you, Adeen. This is your passport.
Welcome.
Now we start your speaking test, and this is going to be IELTS speaking part 1.
Okay.
I will ask you some questions and you got to reply. My first question is it important to you to eat healthy food?
Yes, it is important to me to eat healthy food, because if I'll not eat healthy food, my bones will not have any calcium and I'll not be able to use all of my organs properly. So yes, it is important for me to eat healthy food.
If you catch a cold, what do you do to help you feel better?
If I catch a cold, I'll go to the doctor and I will ask him to give me medicines, and I will drink hot drinks like soup, tea, coffee, and etc.
Do you pay attention to public information about health?
Yes, I pay attention to public information about health, like if there is a virus, then person to person that virus will spread, and before it does, we should stop it, and we should give attention to public information. So yes, I do pay attention.
Okay, what could you do to have a healthier lifestyle?
I would do exercise every morning, jogging, running, and I will eat grains. I'll use milk as much as I can, and I will also eat fruits and vegetables to keep myself healthy.
Okay, now we move on to part 2 of your IELTS speaking.
Okay.
And I'm just going to give you this paper, and this is the pen to jot down some notes. Okay. And here we have speaking part 2 cue card topic, and you have 1 minute. If you want to write down some notes, you can do that, and you will have to talk about the topic after that for 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you.
So now you have 1 to 2 minutes to speak on this topic, please.
Okay. The occasion was on the airport, and my grandfather was coming. I was heading towards the airport as fast as I could, because I heard that my grandfather was coming after so much time. So when I reached the airport, it took him a lot of time to come downstairs in the airport lobby, but I was desperately wanting to meet him, because after all, he was a really nice grandfather, and he always gave me lots of pocket money when he came. When he arrived in the hotel lobby, I hugged him as tight as it was possible, and I wasn't wanting to leave him. Then he gave me a lot of money, and he also told me how was his journey, and he told me that how was the airplane services, and I really enjoyed that evening. It was the perfect evening I ever had in that month.
Okay, can I take the topic back,
Sure.
please? Thank you very much. Okay, now we move on to speaking part 3.
Yes.
My first question is, in what kind of situations should people always arrive early?
When there is an emergency, for example, if someone has an accident, or something like someone falls from the roof or gets hurt, then it should be emergency, and people should arrive quite early.
How important it is to arrive early in your country?
It is really important in our country to arrive early, because if people don't arrive early, if there is some kind of meeting, the meeting is cancelled, and they cancel everything if it's not happened on the proper time.
How can modern technology help people to arrive early?
Modern technology can help. For example, we can use the transports to arrive early, like we can use aeroplanes, cars, buses, etc., or trains also we can use to arrive early.
What kinds of jobs require the most patience?
Jobs like planting can require the most patience, because for planting it takes so much patience and the plants have to grow, and like a teacher, she has to check the papers and the results of the students. These kind of jobs require the most patience.
Is it always better to be patient in your work?
Yes, it is important to be always patient, because if you are not patient, then there is no suspense in anything, and if you are not patient, then we are not able to do anything.
Do you agree or disagree that the older people are, the more patient they are?
I agree with it, because they are really patient. No one supports them when they are old, and when they are young, everybody does. So they are really patient and they sit calmly in their rooms, don't disturb anybody reading, and be patient and calm.
Okay, so that's the end of your IELTS speaking test. Adeen, thank you very much. May you have a fantastic day.
Thank you.